Police in the Ashanti region have launched an investigation into 4 staff members of the Revenue Department of the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly over their suspected role in a fake revenue ticketing scheme targeting traders at the Kumasi Central Market. According to sources within the assembly, the suspects are believed to be part of a broader syndicate that prints and distributes unauthorized tickets at various market locations. These illegal operations have resulted in financial losses as funds collected through the fake tickets are not recorded in official accounts. The KMA has pledged full cooperation with law enforcement and confirmed that efforts are underway to apprehend additional suspects currently evading arrest. President of the Chamber of Local Governance, Dr. Richard Fiadamo, joins us over the phone lines to speak on this matter. Many thanks for joining us, Dr. Fiadamo. What are your initial reactions to the staff involved in the issuance of these fake tickets to traders?
Thank you. Greetings to all your cherished viewers and listeners. I think that this issue has been going on for a very long time and not in KMA alone. But we are happy that they have been phased out and other assemblies are also going to be steady. What is happening is that the assembly recruits persons into their revenue department and then they get them to go to the field, yet they fail to monitor their activities. And sometimes the failure is also deliberate because they know that some of them are using fake tickets to collect monies from persons within the market, from the lorry park tools and other things. And at the end of the day, they go the back door to go and do their own sales. Because at some point, we recommended that revenue collection should be privatized. So that you give it to a private person, he or she comes and engages and collects, and then he's paid a commission. When a private person is collecting, the money, the ticket or the GCR that is given is for government. And we all know that government money cannot stay with an individual for more than 48 hours. So when private people are collecting, the assembly is able to recoup because they monitor. But when it is their own staff, because they are government staff, money can stay with them for more than 48 hours. So that is where, more often than not, the assembly's funds are unnecessarily distributed, the monies are collected, and they are not given to the assembly to do development projects. So this is a nationwide canker, and the KMA issue is going to bring it to the fore for other assemblies to look at it. I think going forward, the assembly should consider privatizing the collection of revenues so that the assembly can get its due from it. If not, now that they are government staff, they are dissipating the funds and the funds are not coming to the assembly. Yet, every month, the government will have to pay them on top.
Dr. Fiadamo, what is the recruitment process like for these revenue collectors, if you can tell us?
Yeah, what it is that many of these recruitment staff collecting revenue are IGS staff. They are not GOG staff. So it is the assembly that recruits them and it is the assembly that pays them on a monthly basis. But because once they are IGS staff, automatically they are staff of the assembly and they are government workers. The only difference is that they don't take their salary from the consolidated fund. So that is how it has been in the past, and they continue. So the assembly engages them directly as staff of the assembly, albeit on internally generated funds, and that is why they are doing what they are doing. So the assembly, IGS staff is government money. So the assemblies cannot recruit people and deliberately fail to monitor what they do. If those people collect the money and come to the assembly on a daily basis, we will not see what we are seeing.
Aside the privatization that you mentioned, what measures are being put in place, or what other measures can be put in place to curb this menace?
Yeah, the other way they can go about it is for serious monitoring. Because you see, the assembly has a hierarchy. There is a chief executive, there is a coordinating director, there is a finance officer, and these revenue collectors operate under the finance officers. So for me, I know that the reason why there's a laxity in monitoring them is because some of the finance officers and indeed some of the leadership of the assembly are complicit in this matter. Because if not, I don't see how they go to collect money today, tomorrow, the money doesn't come to the assembly and nobody cares to find out whether money, because before those people are engaged, the assembly should have an idea as to how much revenue comes in from the lorry parks, how much revenue comes in from the market. Assembly knows. So if they start collecting and the monies are not coming, and the finance officer is not interested in checking, the coordinating director is not interested, and by extension the chief executive is not interested, then I can tell you that it is a cabal that is actually taking the money, yet they brought people to front for it as revenue collectors, and they are the ones taking the money. Because if the leadership of the assembly is not involved in this matter, my dear, it's not possible for what we are hearing to happen.
Dr. Fiadomo, can the revenue collection be digitalized?
Yeah, you see, if you digitalize it and there's a cabal to steal from the assembly, you will still go ahead. Because what is digitization? Once they collect the money is supposed to come to the assembly. We have seen situations whereby the assembly itself has gone into some engagement to open escrow accounts, where government money goes to sit there and is only known to a few people. So if they digitize and it still goes into such escrow accounts, the matter will even be worse than you and I are hearing of now. So for me, the main way to go about it is to make sure that you digitize it, but it must be private collected, so that you can have your full money and pay them 10% or whatever percentage commission they will get. Because now we are losing close to 100%.
Right.
Yet, if it's in the hands of private people and they are seriously monitored, 100% will come to you. They will come back to you again and request for payment for their commission of 10 or 20%. And then if it's even 20%, 80% will sit with the assembly for development projects. But as we speak now, the assembly is not getting that kind of money to do any meaningful development.
Dr. Fiadomo, many thanks for your time.